Everything you need to know about YouTube success is right here on YouTube. Look, I know the last thing you need is some rando with 632 subscribers trying to tell you how to build a successful YouTube channel. And I guess the universe listens because that's not what I'm here to do at all.
Stupid. I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
I am not a YouTube guru. I am not a YouTube expert. I'm still learning. I'm actually in my third year at YouTube University, which I'm actually repeating after my failed first attempt. During this time, and thanks to some of the most amazing and dedicated creators who are a big part of what makes this platform so great, I have learned a lot, which I'm applying and seeing decent results. I'm happy, but not happy enough. Like, comment, and subscribe. But you could probably tell by the thumbnail, I'm making this video because of all the recent controversy surrounding Dodash. I just felt the need to spread this message that there is no magic wand that is going to make your YouTube an overnight success. Similarly to how it goes for every other profession that you want to be really good at. It's not going to happen overnight. You will have to take some time to do some trial and error, figure out what works best for you, and then work consistently to see results. And like I said, you're not on your own at all. There are a ton of resources right here on YouTube that will help you to see the success that you want. Now, this isn't the first time that I'm seeing a lot of people just getting taken advantage of. They want to build a successful YouTube channel and they go to these creators who seem like they became successful overnight or in record time because honestly, that's not usually the case because everything is not what it is. Right? It may look like it happened overnight, but that's probably not the case. I will say though, it may feel like scammy behavior, which it is. I mean, it's grimy to say the least. Technically, it's not a scam if somebody offers you something that you deem may be valuable and you turn out to be dissatisfied with it. Like if somebody offers you a blueprint and they tell you this is everything that you need to know about YouTube, and you make the assumption that they are telling the truth, those things are kind of subjective. So when it comes to courses and stuff, and people offer you something, as long as it's not something so specific that they offer you, like let's say they offer you a 1 hour course and then they give you a 13-minute course. Okay, I could understand how that's scammy, but if they just tell you that they're going to give you their knowledge and then they give you their knowledge, they didn't really scam you, which is kind of what Dodash did. Ultimately, she may have led you to think that you would find value, and maybe she genuinely did think that you were going to find value in her course, in her blueprint. But it is up to you to make the decision of whether or not you trust that that will actually be the case. It's the same thing with anything that we buy out on the street every single day. If we choose to try a new ice cream, we're just going to have to either like it or not. And you may or may not be able to get a refund based on if you're happy with it or not. Now, if you're confused about who I'm talking about, I am referring to a YouTuber named Dodash. Now, Dodash recently gained quite a few subscribers in a very small amount of time. She had been posting about her DoorDash journey, getting steady views until she made a video titled Never Going Back to a 9 to 5 I Hate It, which kind of catapulted her channel into what it is today. Right now, I think she's sitting at 50,000 subscribers. She's made quite a few videos about her monetization journey, of the amount of money that she's made, and she's been seemingly very transparent. Her success is not just due to her first viral video, but her daily posting, her ability to engage her audience by showcasing her personality, her unique storytelling, and more viral success.
I had to take this Love is Blind praise break because I'm broke as fuck. But tomorrow we getting that check. 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 We getting that check.
And I think something that was very instrumental to her success is that she started a movement. She kind of started this movement when she shared her ideas about people over 40, starting this new wave of content creation. She encouraged people who maybe were looking for a change or might have felt out of the content creation bubble to give it a try.
I know you tired. You done worked your whole life. I know you tired of eating at them nasty potlucks, sitting mingling with people you don't like, trying to get along with your boss knowing you don't like her. I know you tired thinking about retirement, wondering how you gonna make it, how you gonna survive. We have traditionally been taught to go to a job.
Which is all fine and dandy until you really get into how she did it. Now, that's my issue with a lot of these content creators who kind of go viral off of a video and then all of a sudden it's like they're a guru. It's like I don't eat meat for one day and all of a sudden I could tell you everything you need to know about veganism. Like, no. They go viral one time and then they try to find a vulnerable audience to kind of motivate or inspire so that they can sell something to them. And this is a tactic that we've seen over and over with several creators.
This is a clarion call for all of you hotties over 50. I know you tired. You done worked your whole life. Here we go. Here we go. I've been reading y'all's comments. 50 and over. The video I posted about being 50 and over and telling y'all need to get y'all ass on YouTube. I'm seeing so many questions about how do I get started with YouTube? How do I start posting? What do I need to do? I understand that you really don't know. I just want to say, I have a story for y'all. Let me just say first that the Spirit of God is so real.
Now, I think the most popular thing that's been going on over the past couple, maybe 3 years, maybe since COVID, honestly, is that a lot of people have been going viral and then sharing how to go viral. So people will go on like a little journey where they learn how to monetize themselves on any given platform. And then on that platform, they will make a lot of their money by selling to people who want to become successful as well. While this can be a really nice thing to do to create a good course that people can follow, I do feel like knowing that a lot of this information is free and people create hours and hours of courses. I'm telling you guys, these people are so aware that there's a lot of free information out there. These blueprints that they're selling you with those master resale rights, which isn't what DoorDash is doing, but what a lot of these creators are doing, they're just reselling you a course and they know that you don't need it. So it is quite scammy in a way, even though it's not a full on scam. I would feel very much scammed if this happened to me. Like I'm telling you guys, there are 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour courses where you can learn about thumbnails, titles, SEO, finding a niche. Like you could learn everything that you need to learn about YouTube right here on YouTube for free. Especially when you create your account, you will find a whole area in your dashboard where you can learn different things like about your lighting, your camera work, and all of that. So you don't need to pay for these courses, and a lot of these people are very much aware of that. They just don't care about you. And it becomes such a hard pill to swallow when you end up trusting one of them, especially the ones who come out with the whole relatability thing where they're like, "Oh, I'm so relatable. You can relate to me, so you should buy from me." A lot of times they tend to be the most deceiving. They tend to be the ones who are actually trying to scam you or actually trying to deceive you.
But now you're charging people $19 for this digital product that's not even worth a damn penny. We get it. You got to make your money too. But if you told people that you're going to only make your money from Google AdSense and you didn't want to take from nobody, right? But you've been taking donations for the last, 2 years? You've been taking donations and then you're lying on your videos. This woman has been lying on her videos talking about she's made over $120,000. But yet you're screaming and hollering and jumping up and down talking about you broke. And you're excited about this YouTube revenue update. Girl, bye. All she did was just copy people's titles of their videos, steal their HIV story. This woman is selling y'all a dream, okay? She is really selling y'all piss. She's selling y'all piss, and y'all thinking that y'all gonna learn how to do YouTube if you buy her ebook or her e-guide or whatever. And you're not. You're not. A lot of y'all are gonna stay stuck in the same situation because y'all are not gonna learn anything from this. What is this? This is what she's selling. This is garbage. This is not gonna help you grow on YouTube.
Hello, good morning. Okay, so a lot of y'all have been asking about my simple blueprint to YouTube success, the link. I have pinned the link in the comments of this video. And I am making today the last time you can access it. So if you have been thinking about purchasing my simple blueprint to YouTube success, the link is pinned in the comments. Today is the last day that you can access the link. It is $19, but I want to tell you something, okay? Those of you who are advanced in YouTube, please do not buy this. Do not purchase it. Do not spend your money. I do not want you to buy it at all, because those of you who are advanced in YouTube, you don't need this. That's why I called it Simple Blueprint to YouTube Success, because it is simply to get you started. If you are new to YouTube, you need help with your profile name, you need help with the editing app, you need help with how I do my screenshot, just a simple screenshot. If you need help just with the simple things to get you started, literally these simple things will allow the attraction of your channel. I haven't gotten deep into it. This is just to get the eye.
Like, I'm not sure if this is true, so I might not be able to comment too much on it. But allegedly, Dodash had a channel before this where she was taking first class flights, where she was, she always had a buzz down. She always had her hair done. She got liposuction. Like, she had a lot of things going for herself that I feel like people who are really struggling, who relate to her today, might not have been able to relate to if they were watching her older content. Now, look, I don't know if this is how she's going about this, but this is just what people are speculating. They're speculating that she's made this whole plain Jane persona so that she can bamboozle people into finding her relatable and buying from her. It wouldn't surprise me because a lot of content creators who are trying to sell you something use manipulation tactics to get their way. And it's not a secret, it's very genius, and you just need to keep your eyes open for stuff like that. Now, the thing that really kind of bothers me about this situation isn't necessarily her maybe changing her appearance and trying to be more relatable. What kind of irritated me, and irritated is a strong word because it just kind of was like, oh, damn, that's really sad. That's kind of how I received it. It's the way that all of these people who wanted a chance to do content creation, who wanted a chance to just like have their voices heard and stuff, were kind of manipulated by her. And some of the information that people shared about her blueprint really like opened my eyes to that even more. Like her saying not to film vertically. Like clearly you're targeting an audience of people who shouldn't really be rushing into the whole success on YouTube phase. What they should be doing is learning how to use a camera, learning how to engage with an audience over a screen. That's what they should be learning how to do before you give them a blueprint to YouTube success. Because to me, it's like knowing that somebody doesn't know that YouTube is a platform where you have to put the camera horizontally and then selling them something, selling them a course when there's so much information that they can learn for free, especially at the beginner level. You don't need to be buying anything. Like just use what you have and Google, like Google and YouTube, whatever else you need to know. And she's very much aware of this. Like some of the videos that I've seen are very upsetting.
When I purchased her video, I was expecting that. Maybe there was something different that she did that is not out there on YouTube that she's like, here, I'm gonna show you. And it wasn't that at all. Okay, it was a 13-minute video, right? And that's the thing too. I'm like, okay, at least it could have been a 20-minute video. Let me feel like I paid $1 a minute. You know what I'm saying?
And the whole time I was watching this blueprint video, I was like, does she not know what a blueprint is? So I want to give you guys the definition of a blueprint, okay?
Now, I know that Dodash made a video saying, if you're 40, get your ass on YouTube. Like, I did see that video. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I feel like that video is what triggered a lot of people to, start this whole wave of, okay, now we're going to become successful on YouTube because we have the backing of Dodash and look what she did and I can do it too. And then there was this other man who kind of followed in Dodash's footsteps, I guess, and I guess his name was Dash of Faith or something. And then people were hashtagging his name as well, ultimately sending traffic to both of their pages and improving their audiences. Now, his page allegedly got taken down. He can't be found right now, but both of them were getting traffic sent to their pages by creating this narrative that, we're going to start a new wave of creators on YouTube and they're going to be 40 plus. Now, I don't think people are realizing that she also said, if you're pretty, get your ass on YouTube. She also made a video with that. But I think it really resonated with the 40 plus audience because, a lot of people, maybe at that age are trying to, switch their career paths. Maybe they're looking for something new. Maybe they're, feeling like they're in a transitional stage in their life. So she's very sneaky in targeting that audience. Like, even though she belongs to that group herself, I feel like she was sneaky about that. And even with the whole, I don't make my thumbnails, I don't worry about my titles too much. She does. She's tricking you into thinking that she doesn't put thought, but there's a lot of thought into this seemingly thoughtless content that she's creating. There's a lot of thought put into this seemingly thoughtless content. Like, if I come on here and act stupid and I'm like clearly trying to make you laugh and stuff, there's a lot of thought put into it. 9 times out of 10, it's not just I just come on here and have a mental breakdown. Like, I'm figuring out how I can relate it to you because ultimately I'm producing content for you and for your enjoyment. So anyone who is creating content is probably moving with that mindset. Maybe Dodash wasn't moving like that in the beginning. Maybe it was genuine at first, but then when she realized what was working, do you guys not think that she started to strategize a little bit? Like, it doesn't bother me that there are hundreds of people endorsing her as like their inspiration, restarting their YouTube channels, crediting her and saying that she's the reason why they're back on YouTube. That honestly is a great thing. It's great to inspire people because even I felt a little bit inspired by her dedication to posting consistently and her really seeing that success. Like, I love to see other people reach their goals. It just bothers me that it feels like a lot of deception is involved in this. That's what it seems like to me. And I feel like you should just never be so desperate as to trust people or on the internet way too quickly. Feeling like you're stuck, I understand it so much because I'm kind of still in that place. Like, I rebuke that feeling because I know that everything is going to work out, but feeling stuck is something that can make you do desperate things. It can make you just want a fix. Like, you just want it to be over. You just want things to be better. So it might lead you to trust people who you would have never trusted before. It might lead you to do things that you would not have done before. I'm just gonna say this to you guys. There's no rush. There's no rush in this thing called life on this floating rock that we're on right now. You don't have to feel the pressures. When you see other people having success, that does not mean that they need to teach you how to become successful. You're on your own path. Even when people seemingly have success, they seemingly have it all, they're still looking for more. They still have more goals. Sometimes they got there by the grace of God. Like, they don't even know how they really got to this position. And it's okay to seek out advice. It's okay to have conversations. but don't feel pressured to buy from someone because you see their success and you're like, I need that now. And they have the blueprint. We all have the blueprint to receive the things that are meant for us. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, okay? 99.99999% of creators that you see trying to sell you a course with a roadmap blueprint, anything like that to YouTube is almost certainly just trying to take your money. Okay? Almost certainly. This whole YouTube is an easy mode thing. You know, YouTube might be promoting more and more small creators, but YouTube is not in easy mode. I don't think there's any such thing. I think you need to figure out what works best for you and move forward that way. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end. You have a special place in my heart. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think about this whole situation. Subscribe if you feel like it, but not really. Just subscribe, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.